Beretta 9mm USA here, and we've got another versus video. This is the Kahr CM9 versus the XDs in 9mm. We're going to shoot steel from 10 yards first, and then we're going to move a little bit closer and do some headshots on the open paper targets. Kind of like this XDs. I was aiming low, that way we'd be able to tell the difference.
So do you like that XDs?
I do. I like the XDs.
What about this Kahr?
I liked it last time I shot it too, so we'll see. Trigger's obviously different. Okay, so the XDs was down here and the Kahr was up here. I felt this one down here. I felt me pull that one low. So without that,
that's still not bad, dude.
Not too bad. I like them both. I'm glad I have them. They're easy to shoot. I think they do a pretty good job for the size. Again, for me, these are almost pocket pistols. So it's going to be a self-defense type situation. It'll be up close and personal, probably closer than 10 yards. Good pistols though, guys. Real good pistols. We're going to reload and do some headshots on paper. So you got the CobraMags on the right and the XDs mag on the left.
Which do you think is better quality?
I think the XDs mag is a little bit better quality. I've had the CobraMags, the rounds tip down before. No feeding issues while firing them, but I have had the rounds tip down a little bit. Again, it's got that really awesome red sight in the front.
Yep.
Makes it easy to pick up real quick.
Red fiber optic front sight. Are you thinking about getting a fiber optic front sight for the Canic?
I don't know. As good as the Canics are shooting, we may do something like that. Okay, it's the XDs. Pretty happy with that.
Yeah?
Shot well.
Wow, that's a pretty good group.
Not too bad. Again, this is 8 yards, so most of our accuracy drills are done at 8 yards. So that's what we're at today. It's a different trigger pull, so you just kind of get used to it and just squeeze it while you keep those sights on target the best you can. Kind of pulled that one.
That's still not a bad group.
This one right here went out, and I think that one's mine too. The rest of them.
The trigger is a longer trigger pull though, so you have more time to mess up your trigger pull when you're pulling it straight back. You know, so you pulled it down twice, but still, you know, those 4 right there are kills.
Yeah.
You know? And so are the chest shots.
5. Yeah. Good shooting. I like them both. I'm going to keep them both. Not planning on getting rid of either one of them. They're both just a blast to shoot, guys. Not too terribly expensive, but not cheap either.
Are you picking up an M&P shield?
We've been talking about that M&P shield, and I told you I would never get one because of the safety that the M&P shield has had on it, and now it looks like they're doing away with the safety on the M&P shield, and I hear that the trigger is better. It's always been my complaint about the M&Ps is I do not like the triggers on them. The resets on them are horrible, to be honest. Sorry for you M&P fans out there. I have 3 of them. I have a compact and 2 full size. Young Beretta and I have been talking about getting an M&P shield and testing it out, so we probably will. We're probably going to get one and shoot it. We might shoot it against these two pistols right here, CM9 by Kahr, and then the XDS. I think I like the XDS a little bit more because of the trigger on it. It's similar to a Glock to me. It is a little bit heavier, but I do like the trigger pull on the XDS. The double action only on the Kahr takes some getting used to, but I think it would serve its purpose. If you practice with it a lot, you get really good with it. The pistol is very accurate, as you can tell. 4 out of those 7 shots were right where I wanted them. So I think just a little bit more practice with this and you get real good.
Do you think that the XDS trigger is smoothing out over time as you shoot it?
I think it is. I don't have a lot of rounds through it. It's got a little more creep to it. The reset on it is really good, but when it firms up, you got a little ways to go before it goes off, and you just got to stay consistent with the trigger pull on it. Yeah. So again, it's just something that you should practice. If this is your main gun for carry, practice with it a lot and get to know the trigger and get to expect that. You know that as you start to pull the trigger, it's going to have a little bit of give to it, a little bit of creep, and then it's going to break. But the reset is pretty good. So anyway, had a great time shooting them, guys. It's been overcast here and very cloudy, but we were lucky and we didn't get rained on. So any day shooting is a good day. Most of you know that. Thanks for watching the video, guys. Remember, your Second Amendment is worth protecting. So here's the XDS's group on the headshots. A little bit tighter than the Kahr, just a little. I didn't have any drop down too far. I think, again, it's because it's similar to a Glock-like trigger, and I shoot it a little bit better. I'm used to the trigger pull. The double action only trigger on the Kahr is just going to take some getting used to. But both of them shot flawlessly, and they were perfect runners, so I'm happy with both. I'm keeping both. Thanks for watching the video, guys.
Still coming.